Hello, everyone. Welcome to the lecture titled Social Psychological Perspectives on Health. This is Nobuhiko Goto, an assistant professor at Graduate School of Social Sciences, and I am the lecturer for this course. In this course, I will be lecturing about the chapters in the textbook called The New Psychology of Health, Unlocking the Social Cure, written by Catherine Haslam, Yoran Jetten, Tegan Kruviz, Genevieve, I'm sorry, I don't really how to pronounce it, but Dingle and Alexander Haslam. So this book can be downloaded from the library, and you are expected to read prior or after listening to the lecture. And for each lecture, you'll be assigned to complete short quizzes. So make sure that you read the chapters that are covered in the lecture and also watch this lecture video and answer the quizzes on Manaba. The quizzes will be presented on Manaba, so make sure to check Manaba every week, actually twice a week. Okay? So, this class is titled as Social Psychological Perspectives on Health. So first, I would like you to think what factors may be associated with health and mortality. Maybe some people think about social support, maybe how well, how much they are socially integrated. Or some people think whether they smoke or not, whether they drink alcohol or not, or how much they do exercise. How is their obesity? Are they overweighted? Maybe some people think that these factors are related to health and mortality. And now I would like you to think which factors may be the most important, most relevant to health and mortality. And here is the perceived and true rankings of the importance of factors for mortality. By perceived, it means that how you may believe that each factor is important for your health and mortality. And true means how much they are actually important, maybe medically for their health and mortality. And in green boxes represent how each factor is actually important for health and mortality. And red circles represent how people may believe each factor is important for health and mortality. And probably, as you would be surprised, social support is ranked as number one and social integration as ranked as number two. While many people believe that social support is the least important factor out of these 11 factors. And also people often believe that social integration is also less important compared to other factors such as smoking or alcohol consumption, and also how much they uh oops, sorry, how much they do exercise, and then whether they are obese or not. Right. So people often believe that how much they do exercise are important, and their true ranking is also on number 4. So basically, they have a equal level or a correct level of uh, how much this factor is important for their health. But when it comes to social factors like social support, how much they get from other people, and how much they have friends or what kind of groups they belong, these are considered as the levels of social integration. So when these factors uh, these factors tend to not to be so that they are important for the health, but actually they are the most important factors for their for health and mortality. So basically, this is what I am going to cover in this class. Although people tend to believe that something like smoking, alcohol, exercise, not being obese are important for their health, but actually you cannot overestimate how much social factors are important for health and mortality. And then I will talk how or why they may be important, why those social factors are important, or maybe even social psychological factors are important for health and mortality. Okay. Okay. Sorry. So let's ask why underestimating the impacts of social factors on health. So, there is a huge investment on medical research and technology, and such huge investment should indicate how much those factors related to biology or medical are important for health. And also, there are ideological beliefs that health is family related to biological or genetic causes. But because of these beliefs, people tend to believe that some factors related to biological or genes should be important for their health. And this kind of belief is particularly strong for those with the inclination to follow established authority and convention. So those who tend to value tradition or authority often believe that uh, health is family related to biological and genetic causes. And also, it is often hard or difficult to understand and or examine impacts of social factors. Like how can you know that how much you receive support from your friends is related to your health? How can you quantify those impacts, right? Compared to such compared to social support, it much so easy. It's much easier to quantify how many cigarettes you smoke and the number of cigarettes you smoke. How is it related to your health? That's so much easier. But as you see, the importance of social support and social integration to the health is huge. So they cannot be missed, and then it cannot be a reason that we should uh, give up studying. So we should not, right, give up studying them because they are so important, even if they are so difficult to study. Okay? So in this course, I will talk about the new psychology of health. The focus of dominant psychological models are the psychology of I and me. So the traditional or dominant psychology often focuses on how people or how individuals perceive themselves as an individual. Okay, but this course provides a new focus on the psychology of we and us. How you may think about yourself as a member of Hitotsubashi University. How do you think of yourself as a member of a workplace, as a member of your country, or as a member of a group of your friends, right? And then to understand better how such perception of yourself influences your behavior and health, I will talk about social identity theory a lot in this course. So the social identity theory is going to be the main focus of this study, and then I will talk how social identity theory helps us to understand why social psychological factors are related to our health. Social identity analysis provides an overarching framework that integrates and builds upon biological, psychological, and social approaches. And also it provides new understandings of how social and psychological factors are related to various physical and mental health conditions. So this course does not ignore how biological or social approaches provide great insight about how these factors are related to our health. But this course tries to integrate the evidence that has been obtained through biological and psychological and social approaches. Okay,